Hi folks, this is a walk around video and explanation about my 1965 Falcon, built to be an FIA qualified racer, but run in the United States. So it has a 64 grill in it because I liked it better. I think we should open the hood and start there. Okay, the engine is a Ford 302 roller block based engine with a stroker crankshaft and conrods from Eagle. Got Ross pistons, competition cam, and valve train except for rocker arms, which it has Harlan Sharp. The radiator is a Galaxy copper brass fitted to a standard header panel. It provides more than adequate cooling. These vents, created in both left and right front snout panels, help the cooling by letting the air that gets dammed up against the firewall get out into the wheel arches and be swept away. So you have nice throughput of hot air. The oiling system oils into this filter head where it's got a temp sensor. Comes across here to a 16-row cooler that cools through a factory set of grills that I removed finally to get enough air through the cooler. I think you can see it. There you go. That's better. Okay, so anyway, that's the engine compartment. It's braced with an export brace and then a Monte Carlo bar. Shock towers are standard, but they've been seam welded all the way around, left and right. It does have all the suspension pickup points and pivot points have been replaced with new Ford stampings that have been reinforced and then fitted with roller bearings. This is the left front quarter. The wheels are Minilite alloy 15x6, weigh considerably less than steel wheels. They're fitted with Hoosier vintage TD 550x15 bias ply tires. All the body panels on this car are the ones it was built with. All the prefixes for the panels match on the whole car. The only parts that are not original and steel are the hood and the bumpers, which are fiberglass. The trunk is just the trunk and has a fuel cell and 16 gallons. The bottle is a differential vent, and the black thing on top of that's the fuel filter. The fuel pump is mounted below this upper trunk floor, ahead of the fuel cell, and that's the battery living there. Give you an idea what the condition of the rear inner quarters is like. It's pretty sanitary. When I took this car apart to blast it, it didn't have any rust in it to begin with. I just cleaned the paint and the under seal off. This is the left-hand side inner. Still got its original drains in it. And that's the anchor point for the rear braces for the roll hoop. That was the one on the left, and this is the one on the right. Still got its original spare tire knuckle right there. And we'll go to the other side. Panel fits good. All the original lamps, sockets, aluminum housings all fit perfectly. The backlight is original. Still says car light on it, as do all the other glass parts that they have, except the windshield. That must have been replaced at some time. Quarter windows are here still. Those came out to get blasted and painted, but I put them back in to try to keep some of the rain out in the wet races. Keep the rear seat upholstery in nice shape. Originally, the FIA wanted all the seats, door panels to remain in the cars. They've sort of lightened up on that rule, but when I was building this, that was still in effect. So we have door panels, original door panels. We had seating for 4 people. The seat, rear seat, is original, never been touched. It's just come out, been cleaned up, put back in. The front seat was a bench. What I did was I took the upholstery pleat sections out of the bench, had them stitched into new Corbeau seats, which give me a better, better seating, better location in the car. They're comfortable for long events. This is the roll cage where it approaches the floor. The cage started with a big pad welded to each side, and the tubing was welded to that, and then gusseted from there to the sill, and there to the forward section of the floor, and rearward to that bulkhead. The diagonal bar goes across and also includes a rear hoop, effectively, to allow the seat to roll back far enough. Put the seat belts on. You can see where it attaches up there. The rules stipulate that the bar has to protect the driver in the event of a rollover, but it cannot contribute to the stiffness of the chassis. So I did the best I could. I got quite a bit of stiffness out of the back half and a fair amount in the front. The rules stipulate that you would have to be able to remove the side beams in the front. So these are the attachment points for the side beams. They're removable. Here at the front, you see the panel attached to the outer part of the sill. It's got a nut welded on the back side that bolt screws into. It's in double shear here with another ear sticking up. That's also welded on a plate to the front floor. Same on the other side. The gearbox is a Super 210 aluminum case with a large diameter main shaft with close ratio gears. The splits are beautiful in this box. They're 1200 RPM from first to second and 800 RPM after that. Keeps it right in the power band. The rear axle is a 9-inch new Moser housing with axles from Moser. The differential is a complete new assembly from Rolltech, which is the company that also built the gearbox. It's a high nickel casting with a brand new Torsen Gleason limited slip diff with a 366 final drive gear. The dash is original. The plastic is all original. I took the speedo out of the center and put the two most important instruments in the center. So my water temp, my oil pressure. Then to the right, somewhat hidden by the tack, is oil temp. And I have the oil temp so that I can see the critical part over the top of the tack when I'm seated in the car. So I can see if it gets higher than 200 degrees, and then I back out of it. The pedals are original shafts with larger foot pads, standard throttle pedal, and a dead pedal attached on this side. That's about it. Thanks for watching.